There was a time, not long ago, when the word Superman meant something. A symbol, a light in the dark, a man who could fly above the clouds and remind us that no matter how broken the world became, we could still believe in something pure, something good. But now I don't know what we believe in anymore. Because I just watched James Gunn's Superman, and I walked out of the theater confused, a little sad, and mostly angry. This wasn't a reboot. It wasn't a new beginning. It felt like a goodbye, a slow, painful, awkward goodbye to something beautiful, to something legendary, to Superman. Let's rewind. When James Gunn, the brilliant, rebellious mind behind Guardians of the Galaxy, was given control of DC, fans celebrated. Marvel had become too serious, too slow, too sad. We thought Gunn would bring fun back. That sparkle, that heart, that wild creativity. And when he said he was writing and directing a brand new Superman film, not a sequel, not another dark Zack Snyder vision, but a true start to the DC universe, people were ready to believe again. We thought this was the answer. But when the lights dimmed in the theater and the first scene played, that hope began to crumble. It opens with Superman broken, literally, lying in a snowy wasteland, bleeding, gasping, defeated. Wait, what? This is how we meet our new Superman? Not flying, not saving the day, but lying in the snow like a fallen deer? Already, something felt off. Enter Lex Luthor, but not the genius mastermind, not the cold-blooded villain with big ideas. No, this Lex is a tech bro, a whiny billionaire with daddy issues and a jealousy problem. He doesn't hate Superman because of his power. He hates him because he's too handsome and too popular. Really? That's the big bad? It felt like a parody, like something out of a Saturday Night Live sketch. But this was supposed to be the rebirth of the DC universe. Lois Lane is here too, played by the brilliant Rachel Brosnahan. We hoped she'd be tough, smart, funny, the modern-day screwball reporter, standing toe-to-toe with Superman. But what do we get? Lois in girlfriend mode, Lois wanting kisses, Lois watching things happen, but never making things happen. She never gets in danger, never challenges Superman. She's just there, just like Perry White, just like the Justice Gang, just like Superman himself. Except for one character who actually felt alive, who had charm, humor, heart. Krypto. Yes, Superman's dog, the super-powered pup who saves the day again and again. 4, maybe 5 times, Krypto leaps in at the last second and saves Superman. He's the MVP. He is the only one in the film who actually does anything. And you know what? I love Krypto. But if the best part of your Superman movie is the dog, something went very wrong. Well, let's talk about David Cornsweet. This man looks like Superman. He has the jawline, the smile, the cape fits him like a glove, and that's it. Because this version of Superman, he's a bro, a nice guy, a jock, a dude who's just kind of vibing through life. He doesn't stand for anything. He doesn't fight for truth, justice, or the American way. He doesn't even question the world. He is not a god. He's not a symbol. He's just a guy who flies. At one point, in the middle of a battle with an alien jellyfish monster, yes, really, he stops to drink coffee with Lois. Like he forgot a war was happening. What are we watching? The action? Underwhelming. Remember how Zack Snyder made Superman feel like a force of nature? Not here. Here, Superman gets beat up by metahumans. No big final battle. No iconic flight into the sun. Just lots of being punched. A lot. Even the Fortress of Solitude felt empty. His robot maids? Yes, that's a thing now. Couldn't even make us laugh. It's like Gunn wanted to make a comedy, but forgot the jokes. And then there's the war subplot. 2 fake countries, Baravia and Jarhanpur. Brown people with tanks, brown people with pickaxes. No nuance, no complexity. Just old, tired stereotypes. Like a 90s action movie with less thought. Compare that to Marvel's Civil War, which explored power, politics, and the dangers of unchecked heroes. This was just Superman yelling, "I just want to save people," over and over. It's lazy, it's outdated, and worst of all, it's boring. The internet becomes a villain. Not Luthor, not the metahumans, not the black hole that shows up and disappears randomly. No, the real enemy? Social media. Luthor cries because people online call him a liar. Superman worries about likes and retweets. The world's biggest superhero is obsessed with his public image. Is this Superman or a YouTuber? What happened to the myth? Superman used to be about ideals, hope, the best in us. Even when movies got darker, there was still a soul. But here, there's nothing under the cape, just bubblegum. Colorful, sweet, gone in seconds. The Justice Gang, don't even ask. Guy Gardner's Green Lantern has the worst hair in movie history. Hawkgirl says 2 lines. Mr. Terrific is fine, none of them matter. It's like a joke version of the Justice League, but without the humor. And then there's the mystery. This movie hints at big things, alternate universes, alien threats, Luthor building machines at travel realities, but it never followed through. One villain gets sucked into a black hole, never explained, never mentioned again. So many threads, all left hanging. And the message? That's the saddest part. Because Superman was supposed to stand for something. But here, the message is clear. Don't take anything seriously. Everything's a joke. It's all a goof off, dude. No wonder people are walking out with blank faces. Is this the worst Superman movie ever? Maybe not. But is it the most forgettable? Absolutely. It's not deep. It's not bold. It's not even fun. It's just noise. Bright lights, empty words, a missed opportunity. A movie where the dog shines and the hero fades. So what's next? Will James Gunn fix things with future DC films? Can this Superman be saved? Maybe. But for now, this wasn't the dawn of a new DC era. It was the sound of a legend crashing into the snow. And no amount of crypto cuteness can change that. Rest in peace, Superman. You deserved better.